If you're looking for the perfect gift for a cinematographer or filmmaker in your life, then there are a few things that would get them as excited as a new cinema lens. Lenses in general help shape our field of view, whether it's wide and expansive, up close and personal, or everything in between. But cinema lenses are even more special because they cater to the needs of filmmakers, providing greater accuracy, consistency, and even dramatic flair to the images. Let's start at the top of the gift-giving food chain with the Zeiss Nano and Cooke SP3 series lenses. These lenses are great options for a cinematographer or director of photography who's ready to invest in lenses that will work on bigger budget productions. These lenses earn their hefty price tag by matching the look of Hollywood's favorite lenses on a smaller budget. First up are the Zeiss Nano series lenses. Zeiss is one of the oldest lens manufacturers in the cinema or really any lens manufacturing world. Their lenses have set the standard for accurate image reproduction, and the Nano series is Zeiss's most compact set of traditional cinema lenses. This means they have uniform lens gear positions, front diameter size, and maximum aperture values across the set, making them easy to work with on films because filmmakers can swap lenses without adjusting their other equipment. While the Nano series are considered entry-level for Zeiss cinema lenses, they maintain the same look and feel as Zeiss's higher profile lenses. They're available in 6 focal lengths, ranging from 18 to 100 millimeters, and ship with Sony's E-mount. You can learn more about the Zeiss Nano Primes using the link in the description. Next, let's look at Cooke's SP3 lenses. Cooke, like Zeiss, is another one of the oldest manufacturers in the cinema world. While Zeiss focuses on perfecting image quality, Cooke lenses focus on an aesthetic they call the Cooke look. And you can tap into that iconic look with their SP3 lenses. Cooke's SP3 lenses are designed to have the same aesthetic as Cooke's higher profile lenses that are typically used on blockbuster films, but in a smaller, more affordable form factor. They're also an interesting set because they split the difference between cinema and photography lens mechanics. Their smaller stature and photography lens-like design makes them feel balanced when used handheld with mirrorless or compact cinema cameras. However, they maintain uniform lens gear positions and lens ring rotation distances across the entire set, matching the expectations of filmmakers who need to swap lenses quickly without manipulating other equipment. The Cooke SP3s are available in 6 focal lengths, ranging from 18 to 100 millimeters and ship with the E-mount. However, they include a mail-in rebate for an additional lens mount. This basically means if someone doesn't use a camera with the Sony E-mount, Cooke will ship them an RF, L, or M mount for free. Check out our overview of Cooke's SP3 lenses using the link in the description. For filmmakers who don't quite have the budget for legacy glass, there are many options that offer exceptional image quality on a more conservative budget. You really can't go wrong when it comes to DZO. All their lenses offer impeccable image quality and true-to-life color reproduction, making them great for commercials, industrials, film, and other paid work. But today we're going to focus on their ARL series. This is one of their newest lens series that feature fast t1.4 apertures. For the uninitiated, that means that the lenses work exceptionally well in dark environments and provide extremely shallow depth of field for isolating subjects from their background. The lenses cover VistaVision sensors and ship with PL mounts, making them extremely versatile. The PL mount makes it possible for them to mount on high-end professional cameras such as the Arri Alexa, Sony Burano, and more. Or you can adapt them to Fuji, Panasonic, Sony, Nikon, and other mirrorless cameras. And if adapting lenses doesn't work for you, you can always swap them out to the EF. Nisi's Athena lenses are also known for their true-to-life image reproduction. They feature a rear drop-in filter slot, which adds a unique way to modify the look of your images without having to add heavy equipment to the front of the lens. The Nisi lenses cover full-frame sensors and are available in several mounts, making them compatible with all sorts of cameras, ranging from Canon R photography cameras to the Sony Venice. The golden age of cinema introduced innovations that created many of the styles that we associate with cinema, and one of the most iconic innovations is the anamorphic lens. This lens design is responsible for the wide aspect ratios that add to the immersive feel that makes cinema, well, cinematic. Let's start with the Saturn series. The Saturn series is part of a new generation of anamorphic lenses that are optimized for today's cameras. Its full frame coverage paired with its 1.6x squeeze factor is optimized for mirrorless cameras that are capable of capturing video with the entire sensor. This allows filmmakers to get the most detail and resolution out of their camera. They are available in most mirrorless mounts and in different lens coatings that colorize their iconic lens flares. Viltrox produces some of the sharpest budget anamorphic lenses on the market. They make solid traditional anamorphic lenses available in 1.33x squeeze ratios, covering full-frame sensors, and available in several mounts for use with just about any modern cinema setup. Last up on the anamorphic list are the Venus Optics Nanomorphs. These lenses are some of the most compact anamorphic lenses on the market. They're great options for filmmakers who travel or want to use them on gimbals and are available in a wide selection of lens mounts. Last and least, financially anyway, are the budget lenses. These lenses are great for beginners who are looking for their first cinema lens to get their bearings on how to move forward. Rokinon's Cine AF lens series is by far the most innovative lens series on this list. For starters, their claim to fame is that they're a set of cinema primes that are capable of autofocus. This is very uncommon in the cinema world, even though most cinema cameras nowadays have some form of autofocus. There are reasons for this, but the bottom line is that most beginners would benefit from having the option to choose whether or not they want to use autofocus. The lenses also feature a tally light for letting your talent know that you're recording, a function button for custom settings, and they are both super small and lightweight for use on gimbals, traveling, or when keeping a low profile. Rokinon's Cine AF lenses cover full-frame sensors and are available in the E-mount. The Nightwalker lenses are interesting options for their extremely fast aperture. At t1.2, the Nightwalker lenses work exceptionally well in low light and provide extremely shallow depth of field. When combined with their metal housing and uniform lens design, they are a great set of lenses for getting the true cinema lens experience on a micro budget. The Nightwalker series covers super 35mm sensors and are available in just about any mount you can think of. Finally, the last budget lens series that we'll talk about today is the 7 Artisan Photoelectric Spectrum series. 7 Artisan is known for creating extremely low budget manual lenses with fast apertures in a compact form factor. The lenses feature a t2.0 maximum aperture across the set, full frame sensor coverage, uniform lens design, and weigh less than 1.5 pounds each. Bottom line is, beginning filmmakers who want to invest in a traditional set of cinema lenses will be happy they invested in a set of 7 Artisan lenses. The 7 Artisan Spectrum lenses cover full frame sensors and are available in most mirrorless mounts. You may have noticed that we discuss the lenses as a series instead of each one individually. That's because filmmakers usually need multiple lenses and typically stick within a series to maintain a consistent aesthetic throughout their work. But that doesn't mean you need to buy anyone a full set as a gift. Even getting one lens is a great start to help a filmmaker find the look or lens series that works best for them. For a first lens, it's usually best to get an option within the normal range, typically between 35 and 85mm full frame equivalent. If a filmmaker already has a set of lenses, then it's best to consider an option that adds onto the set they already have. Regardless of whether it's a brand new venture or expanding on an existing set, the gift of a cinema lens exposes them to new storytelling possibilities and keeps them focused on developing their craft. What are your thoughts on cinema lenses as a gift for filmmakers? Do you need help understanding what lenses to get for a special someone? Or do you need help explaining to a special someone why lenses are so important? Let us know in the comments below. I'm Jabari with B&H. Have a great holiday season.